What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and welcome back to JB Does Sports, and welcome back to Carolina Panthers Franchise, Episode 2, Week 9 versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, if you're wondering why Episode 2 is Week 9, go check out the first episode. We simmed to where we are in present time as of recording, where we are in the current NFL season, just to get to the offseason faster and whatnot. But as you can see, we are playing the Bengals, so let's go ahead, hop on in. We have an elite quarterback matchup today playing against Joe Burrow. We want to pressure him because they have a horrible offensive line. We want to try to, bring the heat, get a bunch of sacks, and just really make him uncomfortable in the pocket. That's how you beat Burrow. That's how you beat this team. If he can't throw to the crazy deep receiving core he has, then you have a better chance of winning. Looking real quick, though, at the re-signing players. Matt Ioannidis, Bradley Bozeman, Rashard Higgins, just the Baker's in there. Like, maybe we look to bring back Baker, but honestly speaking, looking at a lot of these players, there aren't a ton that I would want to bring back. Maybe Sam Darnold, I don't know, Justin Burris. There's some good depth pieces here, but not anyone I'm too concerned with bringing back off the top. PJ Walker, maybe, we'll see. But I don't think I'm going to offer anyone any contracts now. Just going to let this ride out for the current being. And if anyone steps up to the point that they might deserve a contract extension, we'll, deal with that then. Looking at the depth chart, though, I want to go ahead and make a couple of quick notes. Moving down to defensive or outside linebacker. For outside linebacker, we want to go ahead and make sure Brandon Smith is starting. We did, of course, trade away Shaq Thompson in the last episode. We want to start the young guy, though. Brandon Smith, wild athlete. Want to see if we can develop him a little bit. And then over to sub linebacker, he's also going to be playing that role as well for us. So getting Brandon Smith in there, we want him to play a lot. We traded Shaq Thompson so we could give this kid a chance. So let's give him a chance, throw him into the fire, and see what he can do. 88 speed, 90 excel, decent in coverage and block shedding. So yeah, want him to play a lot. And then just real quick, we can look at the stats of the team to this point in the season. See, we're 24th in offensive yards and 30th in defensive yards allowed. Not exactly great. Baker, about 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. A lot better numbers than he has in real life, although still not great. Yeah, a little bit too many interceptions, not enough touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard, 100 carries, 370 yards, of course. This is post-Christian McCaffrey trade this entire sim has been, so yeah, not looking the best. Laviska Shenault does have 600 catches. He was playing slot for us. DJ Moore with about 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. Laviska with 5. Harris Marshall also with 5 touchdowns. So honestly, a good spread in terms of yards and touchdowns for our receivers, spreading the ball out, making sure everyone gets involved. Yeah, Iquanu, rookie tackle, giving up a lot of sacks, as to be expected, though. Also, left tackle is a pretty hard position to play. Brian Burns leads the team in tackles for loss, I believe. Xavier Woods led us in total tackles. Frankie Luvu has 4 sacks, which is just not acceptable. That's just not acceptable. Interceptions, Jeremy Chin with 1, someone else with 1, and then Dante Jackson leading the team with 4. So, we need to get more pressure. We need to maybe look to force some more turnovers. Yeah, it hasn't been great in terms of really anything to this point, but that's to be expected from a 2-6 team. Hopping back into stats and awards for a second to check out something. Just check out the league leaders real quick. Brady leading the league in touchdowns and yards at the moment. Well, he's second in touchdowns, but leading the league in yards. Just look at the rest of the top guys on the team. You see, Baker's trending towards the bottom of the league, bottom half of the league for sure. In most stats, not really sure why we looked at that, but we did. If you can't tell, this is post commentary, and all this first season is going to be. Let's take a look at the gameplay sliders real quick. So I'm running mostly the Matt 10 sliders, so we are going to be playing on all Madden. Of course, I have adjusted some things after playing around a little bit in different franchise modes just to see how things work. So I did tinker with it a little bit, but for the most part, if you just Google Matt 10 sliders for Madden 23, you'll find the slider set I'm running. And then we are also going to be playing on 11-minute quarters. Yes, I didn't show that for some reason, but yeah, there's a look at the sliders. I'll update you guys if they change, or when and if they change. But for the entire first season, those are the sliders we're running. Okay, guys, we're hopping back into league settings now. All right, passed me. Good job. Yep. 11 minutes, accelerated clock, 15-second thing. That's all Matt 10 stuff. Well, the 15-second play runoff is Matt 10. The 11-minute quarters is just what I feel comfortable with. All right, let's hop on into weekly strategy. We are just going to be defending the short pass. You can see he had the highest percentage. Burrow had the highest percentage in that regard. So, yep. Also, just going to be going half pads and split, just so we don't have to deal with any fatigue glitches or anything like that. So, In terms of an offensive game plan, I believe we're just going to go with throw it short, because that is where our highest percent is. Nope. Yeah, we are just going to be going with throw it short. See, at 93% just makes the most sense. Make it easier on the offense. You can see our focus players are Akim Ekwonu, Tommy Trimble, and JC Horn. Just want to get the young guys in there. Obviously not rookies except for Akim. But yeah, make sure we get the half pad split for the offense as well. Again, don't want to deal with any fatigue issues. Weekly game plan. This is where things get interesting. Not really. Game plan is going to be getting an interception. Maybe we can pick off Burrow once. 15 first down seems like a gimme, you know, just having to play the game. 300 offensive yards, we might be able to do that. And then we're going to try to hold the Bengals to 20 points or less. That might be a little bit difficult with their high-powered offense. But if we're able to get pressure on Burrow, which is part of the game plan, then, you know, maybe we'll be able to hold them to under 20 points. That remains to be seen, though. Going to be a tough task either way. But if we play the way we're supposed to play, it shouldn't be. Right? You guys get what I'm saying? No injuries on offense or defense, so that's good. Very good. Practice injuries are on, of course. But that's why we go half pads and split, so you don't have to worry about that too much. Got a couple upgrades off of practice, though. JC Horn, gonna go up to a 79 overall. We're just gonna go into man-to-man on him. Want to just make his man coverage elite. He already has 83 press. Could look to get some tackling in there. Actually, I think, yep, we went slot to try to get tackling. That was my thought process, try to get that up a little bit. And we do get +1 until we get +4 awareness and +1 play rec as well. So some good upgrades. Not exactly fantastic, but we went for tackling and we got tackling, which, I don't know, probably would have just been better to go into man coverage if you ask me. But I'm pretty sure that's what we do with the rest of this upgrade points anyway. And last but not least, we're going to head into the lineup one more time. I think I want to just show who the starters are at every position. That's what I'm going for. Yep, just show you guys who's starting and where they're playing. Yep, that was necessary. You guys knew the team. Now you really know the team. Oh man, I have to come up with a better way of doing this, but I don't want to live comment because I just want to relax and play the game. So we'll figure it out. This is a process. This is a learning process. We'll figure it out as we go. But finally, hopping into week 9. Game 1 of the series against the Cincinnati Bengals, defending AFC champions. See Dante Jackson's stats last week. He had 8 tackles and a pick, so one of his 4 picks came last week. Joe Burrow, Bengals, nice, looking good. Jersey's looking clean. All right. Hopping on in, I believe I showed the entire first drives for both teams. So we will be kicking off to start the game. Johnny Hecker out, and the kick is off. And it goes out of the end zone. All right, touchback, perfect. That's the ticket. Who needs a kick return? Not the most exciting play in football at all. No, never. We don't need no stinking kickoffs there. You can see Burrow's stats, 2,500 yards, 16 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Pretty good. I'd like to see those touchdowns up a little bit at week 8, but yeah, or week 9. That's about 2 touchdowns a week, though, so it's not terrible. Especially when you have a good running game as well for Joe Mixon, so. All right. Coming out, 1st and 10. We are going to be on Brandon Smith to start in a little mid-zone. Hand off, oh, play action, actually, to, I believe that's Chris Evans, double running back set. And yeah, Chris Evans with the first on the first pass of the game. Burrow now. 2nd down, complete to T. Higgins for the first. Burrow 2 of 2 for 26 yards already. 2nd down after what I would presume is just a short run to Mixon. Okay. Good completion. Things this team is going to struggle with, though. We really struggle up front. We don't have a lot of depth on the interior, and our linebackers are pretty poor. So we can definitely get taken advantage of in the run game and just over the middle of the field in general. As you can see, another completion over the middle, like I just said, to Tyler Boyd this time. Breaks a couple tackles and gets a big 1st down. 15+ yards on that completion. Burrow already in the zone. Not exactly what you like to see on the first drive of the game. Burrow back to pass again. This time complete to Tyler Boyd again on the out route. No one covering it for some reason. That was not Jeremy Chin's zone. I guess it was meant to be Dante Jackson's. Either way, ran perfect play to beat the coverage, and there you go. Yeah, no one really had the out route there, so is what it is. Burrow under center now, 1st and 10 again. Gonna step back and just quick little completion to Hayden Hurst, who will fight forward and just miss out on the 1st down. 2nd and 1 now on the 60-yard line. Cincinnati knocking on the door of a touchdown already. Very high-powered offense, as you all know. Burrow over the middle, complete to T. Higgins. Keep him out of the end zone, but they do get the 1st and goal now from the 3. Wooten on the has a Mixon matchup. Mixon up the middle, gets stuffed by is that Corey Littleton? Nope, that's Damian Wilson on the stop. I'm gonna take me a minute to get used to the numbers, even though I've already played this entire 1st season and I know them. It's just gonna take me a minute to call them out loud as it happens, so deal with it. All right, Burrow now out of the gun, hands off to Mixon. Again stuffed, this time by, could not tell who that was. Let's stop short of the end zone this time again as well. Good goal line stand from the boys. Burrow under center. Trip receivers to the right or left. Over the middle, wide open. Tyler Boyd in the end zone. Falls down for no reason as well. And that's going to be the 1st touchdown of the series given up by the defense to Tyler Boyd. The defense really just fell apart there. No one really left to cover everyone in the end zone. Just going with the coach suggestion plays, which is what we're going to be doing throughout the series. And yeah, just didn't have enough guys, you know, in coverage. Kickoff though, Deshaun Smith gets it up to the 27. And Baker Mayfield and the offense will take the field for the 1st time. Let's see what they can get done. You see Baker's numbers, about 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Need those interceptions to go down, but will they? Let's see together. See Chuba Hubbard, the offensive lineman. You see Tommy Trimble in there as well. All right. 1st play of the series for the team. Gonna be a quick little handoff to Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it, casts the tackle, and, you know, nice little 3-yard gain. Nothing too crazy, but a good gain on 1st down. Can't complain about that. Gonna like to go back to Chuba Hubbard here on the inside zone. Mayfield hands it off. Hubbard goes back up the middle and gets another, you know, 4 yards. Pretty good gain. 3rd and 3 now for the team. Big 3rd down coming. Don't want to get too far behind too early. Games can be over just like that in the NFL if you know, don't score every possession, especially in Madden. Nice little mesh concept. Hit Tommy Trimble wide open, and he's actually gonna be, you know, pick up the 1st and a lot more. 15 yards on the play. Big play from the young tight end, 2nd-year player. Mayfield out of the I form, DJ Moore and Laviska to the left and right of the formation, and Chuba Hubbard again picking up 9 this time. Chuba Hubbard been pretty effective on the ground thus far. Bunch right, Moore and Chenault out to the left. Mayfield out of empty will find Chuba Hubbard again, just short of the 1st down, 3rd and inches. Gonna come out in I form again. Look to just pick up the 1st, 3rd and inches. Just gonna hand it off to Hubbard, who's been so effective on this drive. And he gets the 1st down just barely. But 1st down is a 1st down, keeping the drive alive for the time being. Wasting a lot of time on the clock already, basically through the 1st quarter, and each team has touched the ball 1 time. So definitely a slower paced game thus far. Mayfield bunch right, Moore out wide. Nice little check down to Laviska. Maybe had the running back out of the backfield on the go route or the wheel route. Maybe had that, or whoever that was coming across the right side. Might have been open. Now to I form. Trimble gonna run the go, and then Hubbard with the clear out just underneath on the Texas route. Easy 1st down. Dribble clears out the middle of the field. Chuba Hubbard just runs across, picks up the easy 1st. That play is going to be money and may or may not get abused, but we'll see. Spread box from the Bengals. We're going to hand it off to Hubbard again. Decent gain in there, again, of about 7 yards. So thinking and diming it up the field. Hubbard's been great this 1st drive. Mayfield hasn't made too many mistakes. 13 personnel now in the game. Mayfield hands off to Hubbard again up the middle for the first down to the 11-yard line. Long methodical drive. Our defense can't stop anyone. Maybe we just keep our offense on the field the entire game. Maybe that's the play. Who knows? Who effing knows? All right. Mayfield out of shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Trimble, the tight end, slot left. I've said those directions backwards. I'm going to do that a million times. Deal with it. But Mayfield throws for more in the end zone, and it's incomplete. After the first, though, 7-0 Bengals. Nothing too much to complain about, though. We've moved the ball pretty well on offense, and our defense did what they could. That's all we can really say. Right. Mayfield. Out of the gun. Moore over the middle on the slant, touchdown. A little bit of a dangerous throw, but DJ Moore is that guy, so we're able to make throws like that, and he goes up and gets it. Tries to do the jump into the crowd, but then he realizes he is playing for the away team, and the home Bengals fans want nothing to do with him, so he just decides to taunt them after jumping into their stands. That is an alpha move if I've ever seen one. Eddie Pinheiro on for the extra point, and it is good to tie the game up at 7. 12-play drive took over 6 minutes on the clock, between quarters even. But Burrow now out of gun, still in the zone. Throw over the middle, nearly intercepted by Dante Jackson, but he drops it. Bit of a dangerous throw from Burrow, but not punished for it, unfortunately. Burrow again, now on 3rd and 10 after another incompletion. Throws it to the sideline, complete to Chris Evans for no gain, or he was out of bounds. Either way, it's 4th and 10 now. Good stand from the defense. We'll bring on the Cincinnati punt unit, and we will look to return and maybe get a little bit of offense going, maybe take the lead. We'll see. Kick us off, and taken by Shi Smith just inside the 20. He'll take it out to about the 32, so decent return from Shi Smith up the sideline. Mayfield head off to Hubbard. Breaks a tackle and fights for the yardage. Gets another first down. Chuba Hubbard, 7 carries for 43 yards early into the second quarter, so playing very well. First and 10 from the 42. Gonna work off play action here. Mayfield to the sideline, finds backup tight end Ian Thomas for a nice little gain of 5. Continuing to move the ball pretty well on offense, I'll say. Mayfield now. Once again out of shotgun. Finds Tommy Trimble just short of the line to gain. 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. Mayfield will hand it off to Hubbard, looking to get the first down, and more, a couple more as well. Chuba Hubbard continuing to play extremely well. Another 6 yards on that carry. 8 for 49. Great first half for the running back out of Oklahoma State, 2nd-year player. Nice. Mayfield gonna look to take a shot here on first down. Off play action. Has just nothing open, the Bengals swarm, and that is a loss of 11 on the sack. Trey Hendrickson in there for half, as well as a couple of other players. No real way to tell who got the other half. Mayfield, though, gonna look to get it all back on one play, and Harris Marshall Jr. drops it. 3rd and 21 now, from about midfield, 46, our own 46. Moore uncovered in the slot. Left, gonna look to streak him, or that's not what I did, and nearly throw an interception. All right. DJ Moore had a wide open lane if I wanted to take it, decided not to for some reason. Guess I didn't see it. Either way, Bengals back out here on 2nd and 7. Nice little pickup from Joe Mixon. 3rd and 4 now. Game still tied at 7 halfway through the second quarter. Burrow dropping back. Quick completion to Tyler Boyd, who breaks a tackle. This is outruns another one, and finally taken down by Dante Jackson after a big gain. Nearly broke that away for a touchdown. just runs, like, just breaks one tackle and then just runs through another. Tyler Boyd playing like he is the best receiver on this team, which he used to be, and arguably might be sometimes. I don't know. Tyler Boyd's still very good. That's what I'm trying to say. Even though Jamar Chase does exist. Speaking of, he will make, I believe, his first catch of the game here. Try a little completion over the middle, bringing up 2nd down and 3. Bengals gonna work at I for him, bunch right. Chase out alone on the left. Quick little play, gets nothing because the completion is out of bounds to T. Higgins. Bringing up now 3rd and 3. Burrow had about a million options he could have gone there to get the first down and chose the wrong one, thankfully. Picks it wide open out of the backfield, but our star offense or defensive line duo of Derek Brown and Brian Burns get in there for half a sack each, bringing down Burrow. Get away with a lucky break there and then manage to bring the quarterback down before too much more damage happens. Big punts from Bengals. Now on 2nd and 11 though, the offense takes over. Complete over the middle. No, Chuba Hubbard drops the wide open pass on the trail play there. Probably gonna look to give him another chance here on the clear out again. The Texas route underneath. HB angle, if you will. Decide not to do it, and F it. DJ Moore down there somewhere. Gets broken up, ends up being like triple coverage, and we get very lucky there to get away with an incompletion that the ball just falls harmlessly to the ground. Bringing out Johnny Hecker, one of the best punters in the league, to kick it back to Cincinnati. Rough start here for the offense in the 2nd quarter after the wonderful first drive. Not really been able to get much going, but thankfully neither had the Bengals. Hand off to Mixon, completely stuffed by CJ Henderson, the slot corner. Great play there. He breaks that tackle. That could have been a huge game, but thankfully CJ Henderson managed to bring him down. Burrow throws it deep for Joe Mixon out of the backfield, one-on-one with the linebacker. That's just a complete mismatch. Corey Littleton already not great in coverage, and then you have, you know, Joe Mixon there, who just, again, just bitches. I think that was Brandon Smith for a nice little 6-yard gain. Mixon's starting to get it going a little bit here in the 2nd. Burrow dropping back. Epic Jamar Chase down there somewhere. Oh, that was Tyler Boyd, but it's picked off by JC Horn at the goal line. What a play by JC Horn. Burrow just decides to launch it to the end zone, and our star 2nd-year corner makes a huge play, but did he get the feet down? Either way, breaking up the play is huge. And boom, there's 1, there's 2. They're gonna count it. JC Horn with a massive INT. What a play. That's exactly what we want to see out of him. We need to see more of it even. I know it's only the first game, only the first half of the first game, but give me more of that. Give me more. Mayfield now, working out of the gun. Over the middle, and nearly throws an interception right back as Jesse Bates almost makes it a phenomenal play, but thankfully drops it. Mayfield again, gonna drop back, has a wide open LaVisca Chenault over the middle and hits him for a pretty big gain, roughly 20 yards, we'll say. Somewhere in that ballpark, 15 to 20. Mayfield again working out of the gun on 2nd and 10 this time. He's just gonna run into a sack. That's gonna be Sam Hubbard of the Bengals. Like they'd be confused with Chuba, obviously. Don't know if you know this, they don't exactly look alike. Switching things up, accidentally called a play too quick. Don't like what we have, so we switch it up and try to throw deep for DJ Moore, who has a step, but again, a great play by the corner. I believe that was Dax Hill, who's might be playing some slot corner. I'm not sure who that was. Either way, it's a good play. What if it was Eli Apple? Oh no. Either way, good pass breakup from the Cincinnati DB, and we're forced to punt it away. Fair catch called for. And with 10 seconds left, after not being able to get a whole lot done, the Bengals will trot out Evan McPherson from about 50 something yards, the 35-yard line. Kick is up and good with 6 seconds left to go in the first half. Evan McPherson, who had such an amazing rookie year, hasn't looked quite as good his 2nd year, but you know, still very capable of knocking down a field goal under normal conditions. Baker Mayfield now in the third quarter, running out like it's the last play of the game. But yeah, 1st and 10, first play of the third quarter. Mayfield drops back. Has Chuba Hubbard wide open, or nope, that's Tommy Trimble this time, able to make the grab on the little trail play. Those plays get open a lot, so maybe we see more of them. I don't know. Speaking of plays that just get open a lot, Chuba Hubbard underneath. 3rd and inches. Not getting rewarded for running a cheese play that time. Listen, I'm allowed to make fun of myself so you guys don't get to, okay? Or you don't have to, rather. I'm not saying you can't, but since I'm doing it myself, hopefully you won't feel the need to. Hand out to Hubbard, picks up the first down. Mayfield now, 1st and 10. Hands it off to Chuba Hubbard. Another just pretty solid gain. 3rd and 6 now, after an incompletion. Slant to DJ Moore is open. Easy first down. DJ Moore proving why he is the best player on our offense. Making catches when we need him the most. Big 3rd down there. He gets open. We find him. Big plays. Big plays. It was literally just a check down. Literally just a slant. Speaking of literally just a slant, weren't able to get anything open there, and Trey Hendrickson will come in for his 2nd sack of the game, I believe. Trey Hendrickson might have also been the last one. Either way, Trey Hendrickson with that one for sure. Mayfield to DJ Moore, gets it all back on 2nd down. Like I said, DJ Moore, big plays when we needed them the most. Didn't really need to go for all 19 there, but had the look, went for it, and we got it. Mayfield under center will hand off to Hubbard once again. 2nd and 9 from the 12, and he will fight forward to the 1-yard line, just missing out on the touchdown, but big run from Chuba Hubbard, who continues to be very good for us in this first game. Mayfield again, under center, gonna look to hand off to Hubbard out of the goal line package, and he will get in for the touchdown. Chuba Hubbard continuing his great game, gives the Panthers a 13-10 lead with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. The Panthers go up by 4 points, pending the extra point. Just great blocking all around, able to just walk right in. Trey Hendrickson not able to wrap up before he gets into the end zone. Joe Mixon walking out like he's ready to get in a fist fight. Take from that what you will. Like he's about ready to just hit someone, you know. It's what football players do. Anyway, Burrow tosses it up, knocked up, and that is why CJ Henderson plays corner and not receiver. Had about 3 chances to intercept that pass and wasn't able to bring it in. Burrow now, 3rd and 10. Has a ton of time, able to complete it to Tyler Boyd, just short of the first down marker though. 4th and 3. From the 43-yard line. So that should bring out the punt team, right? Nope, that's gonna bring out the field goal unit, and for some reason my defensive coordinator didn't buy it. But McPherson from the logo, literally the exact 50-yard line, 60+ yarder, drills it. Absolutely drills it. Evan McPherson with the bomb. Ties the game up. Oh, I guess we missed our extra point, by the way. Probably should have left that in, but yeah, I guess we missed our extra point. Anyway, Hubbard with the carry, fumbles it, recovered by Jermaine Pratt. That's a very costly turnover inside Cincinnati territory. They're going to get the ball basically already in the red zone at the 21-yard line. Big fumble there. Not really sure who caused it, but Jermaine Pratt able to recover it. See Chuba Hubbard coughing it up at the worst possible time. Burrow out of the gun. Quick little out route to who else but Tyler Boyd for 5. 3rd and 1 now after another check down. Mixon up the middle, gets the first and a little bit more down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal now for the Bengals. Defense once again proving that we can't really stop a run up the middle because we are just so thin on the interior despite having two beasts of human beings, Matt Ioannidis and Derek Brown. Either way, though, once again, not able to stop anything as Joe Mixon just runs up the middle, shrugs off Brian Burns, and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Yep. One thing I am learning very quickly early on is that we will desperately need to work on our run defense in the offseason, particularly our interior defensive line. Just need someone else next to Derek Brown. Matt Ioannidis is not cutting it, and we need better linebackers too to help out with that. Mayfield taking too long to get the pass off, breaks the Trey Hendrickson sack and able to throw it away. Thankfully, that could have been the game right then and there had Mayfield gone down, but able to get the pass away, keeping the drive alive. 3rd and 9 from our own 26. Gonna go with the little Texas route clear out again. Nothing open, but Terrace Marshall on the comeback, able to make the grab on the sideline. Huge play from Terrace Marshall. I believe his first catch of the game. Could not have come at a bigger time. 3rd and 9 now again. Mayfield backs up, pulls the ball too long, and barely able to get it away before we get sacked again. That time it is Sam Hubbard in there with the pressure. Johnny Hecker on for the punt. 3 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Weren't able to take advantage of our offense there. Rather. Another fair catch called for. Bengals will come out. Burrow has a million years to throw, able to complete it over to the left side to T. Higgins. Able to pick up a decent amount after the catch as well. We also struggle with wrapping up as well. Like, we just can't bring people down. We give up a lot of broken tackles. Burrow under center. Once again on the quick little out route to T. Higgins, fights forward and gets no, they're gonna give him 2nd and inches. Yeah, just once again struggling to, really bring people down. We don't have great tackle securing on this team, it would appear. On top of being very weak up the middle. Speaking of huge, beautiful play action there from Burrow. Our team really bit on it, and then Hayden Hurst checked down for the easy first bars. Check down to Hayden Hurst for the easy first would be a better way of saying that. Or more fluid way of saying it, rather. Mixon in motion, leaving Burrow out of empty. And he's just going to throw to Hayden Hurst again for a nice little 3-yard gain. Nothing there, but solid little gain. Burrow continuing to have just a masterful drive here, wasting a lot of clock. Not really making any mistakes either. Gonna hand off to Mixon, who just runs through my entire defense and thankfully just falls over. He just fell. He wasn't really touched. He just fell over. That's unfortunate. Okay. Burrow drops back. Hand off to Mixon. Again, just bouncing off people. Literally only getting touched by his own team. Breaks a Dante Jackson tackle and finally brought down by Jeremy Chinn and Damian Wilson, saving what would have been a walk-in touchdown. But yeah, he literally only gets touched by his offensive lineman. Oh, we need better run D. Screen, we realize it's too late. Mixon in the open field. This time doesn't break a tackle. Corey Littleton in there for the help. Burrow bunch left. Drops back. As just again, Hayden Hurst finds the open spot in the zone, sits down, 1st down and goal to go at this point. Who wants the touchdown? Let's find out. Hand off to Mixon. Just throws Brian Burns to the ground, breaks a tackle, and who is that? Xavier Woods pushes him into the end zone. Yeah, we're trying to lose at this point, it feels like. Oh no. Kickers on for the extra point, and the Bengals go up by 2 scores. 27-13 now. Mayfield, 1st and 10. Throws it basically right at Logan Wilson, thankfully not intercepted. 2nd and 10, 6 minutes to go in the 4th, so we still have time. We need a quick score. We need to get the ball back. We need to play good defense. Play good defense, get the ball back. In that order. Chuba Hubbard on the trail. We're not going to call him Chubbard. Chuba Hubbard on the trail. Again, pass broken up. 3rd and 10. Gonna look to work off play action here. Absolutely zero people are gonna bite, but it's the play I clicked on. Have absolutely no one open and throw it into the dirt. Pressure got in too quick. Bad play call. But 4th and 10, 5 minutes ago, down 2 scores. We kind of are forced to go for it again, just inside of the Bengals' own end zone. So yeah, or our own end zone rather. And the pass is once again incomplete. This time broken up by Dax Hill, and the Bengals would take over basically inside the red zone again. And Burrow forgets he's playing football and gets sacked by Torgos Matos. I can't explain that, but I wanted to leave it in. Burrow just forgot to move, and we get a sack out of it. Thanks for the stats, buddy. Imagine Yatori gets a breakout challenge for that. That'd be hilarious, right? Spoiler alert, he doesn't. But Burrow, remember he's playing football this time, and Mixon, wide open, uncovered over the middle. They just got us with the play we've been running all game, and unfortunately, our linebackers weren't there to break it up. Pretty unfortunate. Bit of a different concept on other parts of the field, but yeah, just the Texas route. It's uncoverable a lot in Madden. And then Mixon just runs up the middle untouched, really just putting the game away. The Bengals will now go up 3 scores, 34-13. 4 minutes to go now. Mayfield gonna work out of the gun. We'll decide to change the play up, hand it off to Chuba Hubbard. They were playing 3 deep, so Hubbard able to get a pretty easy first down. They're gonna give us the run, we'll take it. Obviously, we don't, want to keep the ball on the ground. We need to keep the clock stopped as long as we can because we need as much time as possible. But they give us, something like that, we're gonna take it. Wide open check down to Trimble. Good little 6-yard gain. Oh, look at this. We're gonna run the clear out play for Hubbard. See if it works this time. See if he can catch it. And we throw it anyway, and it's nearly intercepted. What a play by the linebacker in coverage. I believe that was Jermaine Pratt again. Been kind of all over the field here in the second half. Haven't really gotten DJ Moore involved much here in the second half as well. Again, probably had him over the middle, decided to throw for Hubbard, and it's broken up. 4th and 4. Now with 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. This is our last chance. We don't get this first down, we officially lose the game. If we didn't already. But Hubbard on the trail, left wide open up the middle of the field and able to pick up a huge gain. Chuba Hubbard has been playing amazingly this game, forcing him the ball a little bit, but hey, he's been worth it. He's been doing good things when he has the ball, so why stop? Why stop? He's been the guy of the day. Mayfield dropping back, doesn't really have anything, and is sacked. Didn't throw the ball away for some reason. Didn't do anything, just stood there and let BJ Hill walk up to him. Maybe the slowest guy on the Bengals defensive line, and he gets there, pretty much for free. Yep, that's our offensive line for you. Mayfield throws it over the middle to Chenault, who comes down with it. What a catch. What a catch by LaVisca there. That was phenomenal. But that play should take us to the 2-minute warning. Still down 13, or still down 21 with 2 minutes to go. We do still have all 3 timeouts, so we can score here, get a stop, use our timeouts. Then we'll have to score again quick and get an onside kick. Or we just throw for DJ Moore in the end zone and have it damn near picked off. 4th and goal. Can we even score? 2 yards to go. Mayfield working at an empty. Maybe you should have ran the ball. Instead, we throw it to Terrace Marshall, who wasn't even in the end zone, and the pass was broken up once again by guess who? Jermaine Pratt. Bengals will take over now. 45 seconds to go. They'll hand off to Mixon, who again decides to run into his own offensive lineman for some reason and then picks up the first. And that will just about do it. 30 seconds to go. No need to bother calling our timeouts. Like, why waste time? We're not going to score 21 points in less than 2 minutes. So no point in wasting everyone's time. That is just going to be the game. We are going to lose week 9 to the Bengals, 34-13, falling now to 2-7 on the season. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Bengals just had too much going for them on offense. Mayfield wasn't able to hit the throws he needed to. On defense or on offense, their Bengals defense just at right place, right time a lot. Got a bunch of costly sacks, got a bunch of huge sacks, And yeah, just weren't able to keep up with them on offense. He finished with 169 passing yards, 89 rushing yards to 230 passing for the Bengals, and then 89 rushing. So he hung in there in terms of rushing yards, but passing is a totally different story. Burrow, just a completely different level of quarterback than Mayfield at this point in their careers. Yeah, Mayfield, 45 completion percentage. That is just disgusting to look at. When we take a look at the stats in depth, you see Burrow 23 of 31 for a touchdown and an interception. Mayfield 17 of 37 for a touchdown. Not really going to look at the enemy or the opponent's team too much. Hubbard, 21 carries for 89 yards, 4.2 per carry. Did have a touchdown. Also fumbled, a couple broken tackles. Also led the team in terms of catches with 4 for 46. Trimble 4 for 48. DJ Moore 4 for 48. Laviska Shenault 3 for 52. Harris Marshall 1 for 16, and then Ian Thomas 1 for 5. DJ Moore with the lone touchdown of the bunch. Taylor Moton giving up 3 sacks as our best offensive lineman is not what you like to see. Austin Corbett also gave up 1. So our right side of our offensive line did not show up. Jeremy Chin led the team in tackles. Brian Burns with 2 tackles for loss. A couple other players in there with 1, and then a sack for Yetur Gross-Matos, and then half a sack for Derek Brown and Brian Burns, and then JC Horn with the interception, which was probably the play of the game, if I'm being honest. But that's just about gonna do it for this first episode, guys, or second episode rather. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully we'll be able to continue, you know, working towards progressing this team in a good manner and not play like trash the rest of the season. That's the idea. Taylor Moton, after giving up 3 sacks, has an upgrade point. We're just going to go into his scheme fit agile and make him a true scheme fit within the offense. So that's a good thing. He'll get more experience in practice now. Sam Darnold, we'll just make him a higher overall, 71 overall now. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first or second episode. I did it again. That's just about going to do it. We're going to check in on this press conference and see what Coach Mike Ikerson has to say about our performance against Joe Burrow. Yeah, did not go well, did it? And we will have -5 play rec for the next game, as if we needed any more, you know, hindrances to the team. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.